There are a ton of options to do online learning. Two of the big ones are Lynda.com and Skillshare. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at both of them and see which one's right for you. Let's go ahead and check it out. So with Lynda.com, you can get a free 30-day trial, but you can also get a free trial with Skillshare. So both of them give you trials, but I'll tell you right off the bat, there is a huge difference in the landing page or the home page. You can go ahead and look through courses right away. You can see they have design, business, and search for them up here. So something like graphic design or graphic drawing, you can go ahead and check it out. Let's click on graphics actually. I've done graphic design for a different video here. Go ahead and press enter and it will load. There we go, and you can see immediately what type of classes they have. You can also check with the library here on the side. Very nice features. Now with Skillshare, we will have a area dedicated to different courses. But is it as granular? No. And if I want to start searching, well, I've got to sign up first. Sign up is very painless and it's free, and Skillshare has free courses as well to draw you in. Some of them are really good. Lynda.com does not have that option. So there's a huge difference right off the bat that you do have to go ahead and get signed up here. But taking a look, it shows you what they have. Let's go ahead and compare that with Lynda.com's homepage. Let's go back here and just take a scroll through. It's more no nonsense. Here's what we offer. Check it out, pretty much. And it shows what they've been on too. So let's go ahead and actually talk about getting signed up, getting an account and what that costs. With Lynda.com, it's $20 for a basic subscription and $30 for premium. If you are doing something like coding or something, you're going to want to get the premium so you can get those files, because it is very hard to find an error. Something to think about. Or maybe if you're doing like graphic design, you don't have any assets or photographs. Sometimes they'll provide those as well, so you can go ahead and go along with that. So think about that. With Skillshare, I don't think they really do that too much. Sometimes they have the file, sometimes they don't. But when it comes to pricing, it's $15 a month and $8.25 a month if you do annually, which is super duper cheap. And to be honest, it's pretty good stuff. They're always growing. They have an open marketplace. We'll get into that in a little while. And you can do it for teams. So huge difference. $15 monthly versus $29 if you have to get all the files and stuff. Big difference. And even with the basic, you're still saving $5 a month. But Lynda.com has been around for a while. So let's talk about these courses. So Lynda.com has been like one of the pioneers of online learning. So they have a huge library. Comparing that to something like Skillshare, I mean, it's not even close to the amount of courses that they have. Skillshare, if we go ahead and go here, I just logged in, is mostly on a lot of the visual stuff, a lot of the creative stuff. Lynda.com got started out that way, and they still have that as like a core thing, but they have expanded to web development, business, design, software development. You name it, they have it. Now, Skillshare has that as well, but it's an open marketplace, and a lot of those like those tech things haven't carried over, or business stuff. But marketing, graphic design, a lot of people have gravitated towards Skillshare. Let's go ahead and talk about what is different as far as like the course structure. So with Lynda.com, the people that they have there are vetted. So you have to go through a process to become a instructor to present, and all the courses have kind of like a similar layout. They have to follow this template, and that's good because there's a lot more consistency. Let's just go ahead and take a look at one of these, and it's going to be different if you're doing programming or something. How they present this will be a lot different, but as far as like the templating, like telling you what it's going to be out, they're all very similar. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Hi, I'm Gabe Corbett, and welcome to Rapid Prototyping for Product Design. After you designed your part in the computer,
So let's take a look. This is very well produced. The audio is great. The picture is great. And with Skillshare, it's really up to the teacher or the instructor to determine how well this is done. It's basically up to their ability or their ability to hire someone. Now with Skillshare courses that are put on by Skillshare, like this one, it's going to have a higher quality. But even then, the way that they present these are different. They have different introductions. They just have to meet the minimum requirements, and then they can go ahead and do this. So let's take a look.
Welcome everyone, my name is Eva Kaniesti, and I'll be guiding you through a project of designing a website navigation.
So we can see it's very nicely well set up, but the audio isn't as nice. The lighting is more like natural lighting and stuff, so there's a huge difference. And most of these, with the exception of like software and stuff, are like this when you get started. So with Skillshare, it could be anything, whoever wanted to set up a course. Actually, let's look at some of my courses and just see a difference here. I've been doing UX, learning about that UX. Let's take a look at this Mastering Microcopy course.
My name is Jack Zerby, and welcome to my class on microcopy. So a little bit about my background. I started out...
As you can see, this is very well organized. The video itself is not a talking head or something, but it just shows you the difference in quality. And if we go back to Lynda.com, they're all like this. Let's see if we can't find another course to look into. So I'll just pull down from the drop down, education and training, maybe teacher professional development. Looks like these are going to be different. Let's look at that intro. So preview the course.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kelly. I'll be your guide through this Lynda.com course, Social Media in the Classroom.
So we can tell that even though it's not like a video, it's a professional photography shot. He gives a intro to who he is, and he's going to talk more about what you're going to learn, but it's in that strict format. Let's listen a little farther.
As the name suggests, we'll look at how to integrate social media tools and activities into your class. I know everyone who participates in this course has a...
So it goes on, but you see how well structured it is. So there are some differences here. Now another thing, let's talk about like interaction with this. It's very hard to provide feedback in Lynda.com. They don't have an option to do that. But with Skillshare, you have all sorts of things. You can upload projects that you've learned. You go through the course and you can upload a project to show what you've learned. And there's quite a few here. I don't do them too often, but I have submitted projects. And you also have community where you can talk about the course and say what's going on. Even when you're going through like a video, you can sometimes leave notes for other people as well. And it'll show up at a certain point in the playlist. So there is a lot more public interaction or interaction with students. And I really like that. That's something that you need, especially like with software or something. If something changes, because things change all the time, you can just look in the comments and find something or ask a question or help someone out. That's not something you can do with Lynda.com. I don't see it anywhere here. And granted, I'm not signed in, but when I was, same thing. All right, there's our comparison. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So which one do you think is right for you, Lynda.com or Skillshare? They are quite different, but they do have some overlap. Let me know in the comments and we'll go ahead and talk about it. That is it for this week. If you do like this content, of course subscribe, it helps me out, and I will see you soon.